a little bit of introduction on a few things. Last month during our Think Tank Thursday session, we did highlight the Zelato platform for you to be able to register. I'm happy that all our numbers have gone up since from the last Think Tank Thursday. So if you haven't registered from Zelato, we're gonna share the link on the chats. So please be on the look. We're gonna share so that you can be able to register. So this is a rewards program that we are sharing with all our youth as well as our alumni, right? Some of you have already heard about the Zelato platform from the sessions that you join on a monthly basis. But yeah, so before I can just go into that, I would like to introduce our alumni of the month, right? So we know that every Think Tank Thursday session, we run our brand ambassadors, right? So for this month, we do have a youth which we have highlighted. He is an alumni by the name of Duane Kellerman. So Duane is an alumni. He was funded by Signia. I'm not sure if you are online, Duane. It will be lovely just to also shortly jump in and introduce yourself. But remember, for our brand ambassadors, we highlight youth who are showcasing impact, right? Because what we want to know is, since you are either a current youth or an alumni, we want to see and track impact. So we want to celebrate your success, whether you are currently, growing in your role, whether you do have a side hustle, whether you are studying. So whatever success story that you do have, we do encourage that you do share it with us so that we can highlight and spotlight too. So I would like to congratulate Duane for being our brand ambassador for the month of March. I mean, he is a digital marketing specialist. He's been on the program, started opening his own business after the program. So big ups to you, Duane, and all the best. I know that some of you want to venture into entrepreneurship, and maybe he can be a sort of, role model to see how did you start it, and, how can I get to your level. So also we will have him later because he's not online now, just to also jump in and share his story, and also just a few tips to youth who want to start their own businesses. So congratulations to you, Duane, for, being impactful and paying it forward. So thank you so much for that. Right, so over
Thank
to
you.
you
I am
then,
here. Yeah.
Denise. I'm gonna give it to you so that you can take us through your presentation for today. Firstly, I would like to thank you for joining today's session as our guest speaker. I know you're a very busy person, and I do hope that today's session will be impactful for the youth.
Here
Okay,
we
over
go.
to you.
My mute is up. Thank you.
Sorry, you are, Denise, you are mute.
Can you guys hear me now?
Yes, you are audible now. Thank you.
Lovely. There we go. Okay, well, thank you so much for the warm introduction and the warm welcome. It's really amazing being here today and just to just talk to you about Paymenow, first of all, and also just financial empowerment, how managing your money and just taking control over your financial situation really, really puts you in the driver's seat. It puts you in control of your well-being and a better future moving forward. So as I was introduced, my name is Denise and I'm part of the Paymenow team, and we have partnered with Youth at Work to give you guys access to this financial wellness and empowerment platform so that you can become the master of your money. So what we're going to do throughout the session today, I'm going to jump into it as soon as possible. We're basically going to share on my screen a presentation. I'm going to take you guys through a presentation that will introduce you to Paymenow and tell you how it works, but also just going to open up your mind to think a bit, just to think differently about how you manage your money, how you use your money, and how you become in charge and in control of your financial wellness as a whole. Thereafter, there should be time for Q&A. So we will open the floor. I think during the course of the presentation, if you do have questions, I'm going to share my screen, so I might not be able to see where there's a hand that's raised. Please stop me in my tracks, or we can put it in the chat box and then we can address the questions afterwards. I see there's a whole bunch of hellos and everything that's in the chat already. So we can just put the questions in there as well, and we'll try and get to all of them once we are done. Okay, I just want to confirm that you guys can all see the presentation. Is that fine?
Yes, we can see it now, Denise.
Lovely. Okay. Well, then let's jump right into it. I'm just going to put that on that side. Let's jump right in. There we go. Okay, guys. So yeah, Like I said, I'm here from Paymenow, and I'm going to talk to you about how using Paymenow and just having the right mindset can help you control today so that you can build tomorrow. Obviously, the most important is speaking to youths. I mean, you guys are the tomorrow. So we want to help you build the best tomorrow that you possibly can through financial management, knowledge how to manage your money smarter and better, and just staying in control of your financial wellness. You guys are growing up in an on-demand world. Nowadays, life is on demand. Everything we need, everything we have, or well, most of the things are available to us at the click of a button. You don't wait for music, you don't wait for food, and you don't wait for transport when you're using e-hailing. Everything is on demand. That has become our new normal. I mean, you can imagine, I mean, we were actually speaking about it the other day. Nowadays, if you watch television, you skip to the next show if you're using a streaming service, when way back when you used the ad breaks to quickly get up and go do something and then run back and starting again. When you hear that jingle of your favorite show starting up again, you run back to the TV so that you don't miss a thing. Whereas now you pause it at any given time because you are in control of it. But now the interesting is salary has always been different. Everything else has moved with the times in terms of becoming more on demand and more immediate, but salary has always been different. We still wait until payday to get our money, although we work for our money daily. We earn, you rock up at work, every day you work, you earn your money. But salary is still different than everything else that has basically evolved into this on-demand sphere. But now here's a very good question. If salary also changes and you can get access to your money quicker, would you use it wisely? Many young professionals have they struggle monthly and they live paycheck to paycheck. Guys, unfortunately, the reality out there is life is expensive. Rising cost of living, unexpected costs, things you didn't budget for or bargain for happen every day to all of us. No one's exempt from it. Everybody has unexpected costs. For every one of us, there's things that happen during the course of the month that you didn't necessarily budget for, something you didn't plan for, and that completely kind of almost derails you when it happens. Now, the reason we live paycheck to paycheck is not a spending problem necessarily. More often than not, it is a timing problem. You see, when we get our money month to month, but something happens during the course of the month that costs money and we didn't budget for it, then we sit with a problem because now I've got unexpected expenses and I've got unexpected things that I need to pay for, emergencies, but I haven't got money to pay for them because I'm only getting paid at the end of the month. But this particular unexpected cost or this emergency didn't necessarily go and wait for them. It happened now because emergencies and unexpected costs, let's be honest, they happen anytime. So the thing is, when income and expenses don't line up perfectly, stress increases. Having an unexpected cost or something you didn't budget or bargain for already adds stress on ourselves. It already adds stress because you didn't budget on something like this happening. A pipe burst at the house, a window broke, there's suddenly extra school supplies that I need to buy, something like that. You didn't budget on that happening, so that immediately leads to stress increasing. And what happens when we stress? When people stress and we have financial stress, and that leads to us being stressed, you become clamped up and you don't make well thought through decisions. We become reactive. We make reactive decisions. And more often than not, reactive decisions are not necessarily the best decisions for your financial wellness and for doing the right things for it. Those can be reactive decisions like, I need the money, I don't know what I'm doing, I'm going to go to a loan shark, I'm going to go to a machinista, I'm going to go borrow money. And what happens then? It pulls you into debt. And that in itself has a snowball effect because it leads to further stress. It leads to further bad decisions moving forward, or stress that you can't always control, increasing debt, and that pulls you down a debt spiral. Now that's what we want to say, let's give you this hand. Let's pull you out of it and help you to take back the control. Because the good news is, guys, there is a tool that is going to empower you to reduce your reactive decision, reduce the reactivity so that you don't have to make these reactive decisions because of the financial strain or situation that you're in. Like I said, every one of us is unexpected costs happen to all of us. None of us are exempt from it. It's going to happen to anybody. But not always everybody has access to a tool that can help you, pull you out of that debt or help you go, don't worry, I've got something that's going to assist. I don't have to be reactive. I can be proactive and think this through because I've got something that's going to help me. What is that I'm talking about? This amazing tool? It's earned wage access, guys. And that's what we're here to talk to you guys about. That's what Paymenow offers you, is access to your earned wages. I want to make it very clear at this stage, Paymenow is not a magic trick that's going to take away the unexpected cost or that emergency that occurred. We're not going to be able to take that away. But we're not going to be able to help you predict that there's going to be something that happens in the future, but we are going to help you to plan for it and be prepared for it. Because earned wage access means accessing a portion of your money during the course of the month before payday. So money you've already worked for in real time, you can access some of your salary to pay for unexpected costs or emergencies if there were any. Earned wage access is not about spending more money. You're not getting access to earned wages so that you can spend it. It's about managing your money smarter. Getting access to earned wages allows you to manage your situation smarter, your life and the situation that you are in, so that you don't have to go to a loan shark and so that you don't have to go to machinistas and go into debt. Earned wage access is not credit. It is not debt. It is not extra money. Sorry, was that a question?
Sorry, Denise, it was a mistake from one of the participants.
No problem at all. That's fine. No problem at all. We're sparking conversation. That's amazing. Guys, it's not extra money. It's not free money. It is your money. Your money that you're merely getting access to earlier in case you need it for an unexpected cost or an emergency that might occur. So you're not borrowing from anybody. Through earned wage access, through Paymenow, you're not borrowing from Paymenow, not at all. You're getting access to your own money in real time as you earn it. Today is the 5th of the month, so everyone on this call has earned 5 days worth of salary. I'm not going to get it paid now, however, because I've got to wait till payday. But if something unexpected happens, thanks to Paymenow, I can access some of the money I've earned up until today to cover these costs so that I don't have to go into debt. But now be careful and remember, while this is not extra money or free money, it is real money. It's your real money. So using it carelessly will still affect you at the end of the month. You need to be smart about how you access Paymenow. Remember we said there, it's about managing smarter. So what we're giving with earned wage access, this amazing tool that's going to help you reduce your reactivity and become more in control. The real power or superpower with this is not the fact that you're getting access to your wages. It is the discipline that you apply when using your money, when accessing your money. You access it when it is required, when there's an unexpected cost or an emergency. It's not just for spending, it's for helping you as a lifeline when you need it most. You all have access to Paymenow. So you do have the access to empower yourself with Paymenow and the platform, all of the offers that it has, earned wage access, vouchers, savings, and so on and so forth. So Youth at Work has been on Paymenow since January, so I wanted to look at some stats because we've just some stats on the usage for some of the Youth at Work users so far on Paymenow. First of all, 44.2% of registered users of the Youth at Work guys, that you guys that's already on Paymenow, 44.2% are already on the gold tier. If you look at that little phone on the right-hand side of my screen, then you will see at the top left-hand corner, there is a medal. On that phone, it is a bronze medal. So on Paymenow, we have financial training modules, because that's also one of the things that's going to make you manage your money smartly. You see, Earn Rich Access and Paymenow on our platform is not just about spending or accessing, it's discipline. And the discipline is taught through education, empowering yourself through education to help you manage your money even better. So when you do your training modules, these are free lessons that just teaches you the basic money management skills. We're not going to make a CA or a financial manager out of anybody, but we are going to teach you the basics on how to best manage your money and just understanding specific financial terms and ways of work. As you do these modules, you earn points, and then you level up from green to bronze to silver and ultimately gold. So if you look at this specific stat of your users on Paymenow, almost half of you that has registered on Paymenow, you didn't just go to the app and sign up. You engaged with the app so you can level up. That is a powerful thing to see, guys, because like I said, using Paymenow is about discipline. It's about empowering yourself. It's about mastering how to manage better, manage smarter. And you're going to do that through education. And it's really, really encouraging to see that so many of you have already taken advantage of these lessons to empower yourself further through education. When you do a cash out on Paymenow, we also ask you, what is the reason for your cash out? This enables us to build, to increase the offer on Paymenow, and just to see what data we can pull to make things more accessible and better for our users. And with Youth at Work, the two top reasons for cash out are transport and food. Again, a great thing to see, because transport has always been, since day one, transport has always been the number one reason for cash outs on Paymenow across board with our users, because transport is a cash in hand industry. Like I mentioned, unless you're using e-hailing services, which by the way you can get access to vouchers for on the platform, just FYI. But otherwise, our public transport system is a cash in hand system. So if you're using your cash out to pay for transport, it's to get to work. It is such an empowering thing to know that you're using your money to get to work so that you can keep on learning, keep on being productive, and keep on being successful at work. And food, guys, these are essentials. These are essentials that you're using your cash outs for. So like I said in a previous slide, Earn Rich Access is not just about accessing and managing. It's about discipline and managing smarter. Let's just quickly, for those of you who haven't registered yet on Paymenow, let's just do a quick recap as to what Paymenow is and how it does benefit you. Paymenow is a free staff benefit that puts employees in control of their financial well-being to avoid the debt traps when expenses hit. Every one of us, like I mentioned, has unexpected costs during the course of the month. But instead of having to turn to a loan shark or a mashonisa, because let's face it, not everybody has alternative funds or credit that they can turn to pay for these unexpected costs. I mean, unexpected expenses happen to everybody, but not everybody has access to a way in which they can fix that. Now, like I said earlier, we're not going to stop the fact that those unexpected costs come up, but we are going to offer you the best alternative that you can go to cover these costs, that lifeline in times of need. So how does Paymenow work? When you go onto Paymenow, you'll see the name at the top there, as you see on the screen. Then it will show your name and your company name. Your available balance is basically the money that accrues in your profile. That is basically every day at the end of the day after you've earned money, a portion thereof is added to your available balance. So never your full salary. You can't use your full salary through Paymenow. It'll only be a portion. But that is how your available balance goes up at the end of each day after you've earned that money. Remember, you can't get access to future money. It's only what you've earned. When you press on cash out, that is where you access a portion of your earned salary during the course of the month, during the course of your cycle, so that you can cover unexpected costs if needed. Sometimes what happens is you may have had an unexpected cost earlier in the month. You had money left, you paid for it, but now later in the month I need to buy groceries or get electricity. Now I don't have money because the budget that I had aside for that was used to cover this unexpected cost. Now I've got to go into debt just to keep the lights on or to put food on the table. And that's where Paymenow comes and empowers you so that you don't have to, because we allow you to get access to vouchers or cash out to use for those features. You can cash out any time of the day or night during your cycle. We know that, like I said earlier on, expenses and unexpected costs, emergencies, they don't go, oh dear, it's after 5, let's wait until tomorrow because it might just be inconvenient for this person if we happen now. That doesn't happen. So that's why Paymenow also is available 24/7, and you can cash out even if it's 2 a.m. in the morning. So I just want to find out on my screen, before I continue, there seems to be some stripes on the screen. Can you guys also see that whilst I'm sharing, or maybe it's just on mine?
Yeah, can you please stop sharing and reshare again? Sorry about that.
No problem. Let's try that again. I was just wondering when I saw one, I go down the middle. I don't want it to be anything that's distorting the view for our team. So let me quickly just reshare. Okay, we're going to go into slideshow and we're going to go from on this one from current slide. Okay, let's go on. Okay, so cash out, like I mentioned, any time of the day or night, even if it's 2 a.m. in the morning, you will be able to access your profile if it's within your cycle, because we want you to stay empowered to be able to manage that unexpected cost, despite the fact that it might be after hours. Below cash out, you can see that there's a white button that says buy. That is where you get access to vouchers for essential items and products and services like groceries, airtime, electricity, school supplies. And when you buy groceries on Paymenow or vouchers on Paymenow, excuse me, you buy vouchers on Paymenow, there are no fees attached. So just out of interest sake, in the previous slide, we saw that the two top cash out reasons were for transport and food. I want to help you guys to ensure that you always stay empowered and put more money back into your pocket. If what you need the cash out for is groceries or food, instead of cashing out for that, opt for one of our vouchers at one of our grocery retailers, because then you won't pay any additional fees on that particular transaction. I will show you guys what the fee structure is. We are very transparent, we're responsible and supportive, and we're very transparent. There's no hidden fees on Paymenow. So what you'll see here is what you will be paying for this particular for a transaction. There's never any hidden cost or anything that we go afterwards, oh, we've got to tell you there's this as well. You won't be put in that position with Paymenow. Now, one of the other great things about Paymenow is giving you access to a savings account, guys. Not only are we empowering you today or now with access to your earned wages so that you can stay in control, but we're also allowing you to save in an interest-bearing Allen Gray money market account so that you can also secure a more financially empowered tomorrow. We want you to be able to save for the future, for any future goal that you might have, safely and securely on Paymenow through our savings feature, and you can earn interest on it. Earlier, I also told you guys about the financial education. We touched on that. We talked about that amazing statistic of you guys having 44.2% on the gold already. On Paymenow, we give you access to free financial education so that you can improve your money management skills and just how you plan for your money, plan for your month on a daily basis. Through Paymenow's financial education modules, these are completely free to access and free to do. You can set up a budget on Paymenow so that you can know where your money goes every month and not wonder what's happened to it. You can also do your credit score for free. You can learn what it means. You can learn about investment options, savings options, learn about different financial documents and what they mean. So it's really it's exciting lessons that's offered in a gamified way. I mean, let's face it, if there's one thing everybody likes, it's playing a game, a mobile game or a game on a TV game. On Paymenow, we've therefore made our financial training into games so that it's fun to learn about financial management. It's fun to learn how to empower yourself. And when you do these modules, each has points allocated to it. And as you do these modules, you earn points like you would with any game. You complete something and then you get the points. As you earn points, you're going to level up. And that's how you level up from green to bronze to silver and gold. Now, as Paymenow is much more than just early pay. It is a holistic financial wellness and empowerment platform for you to use and to benefit from. Through our platform, you also get access to wellness support and counseling. We know that financial stress is not the only thing that can affect your daily life or your overall well-being. There are many other stress factors that have just as bad an effect on your well-being and your overall wellness. So through our platform, you get access to counselors and advisors to assist you if there's anything you need assistance with or advice or counseling on, and it is completely free to use and confidential. It's a safe and secure platform. Now, apart from the fact that it's safe and secure in the sense that you don't have to go to a loan shark or a mashonisa, apart from the fact that that safety feature, that physical safety feature is ticked with Paymenow because you are in control. You can access your platform in the safety and comfort of your own home. But apart from that, our platform itself is also very safe when it comes to your data and information that is stored on it. We adhere to international standards when it comes to data and information protection, and you can rest assured that your information is very, very safe on Paymenow. Now, one of the things that Paymenow has always been one of our core things, and I think I've mentioned it a few times throughout the call, is to empower you. To empower you to take control over your finances, to empower you to be in control. But when we started it, sorry, we thought to ourselves, okay, what's going to happen if our users don't have data? Now they've got access to Paymenow. Now they're in a bind and they need to access their profile, but they don't have data. Now, what's the point? Because now it's like showing you, here's a cake, but it's closed, you can't have it. So we decided to make Paymenow data free, which means, yes, you need data to download the app initially, but once you have it on your phone, you don't need any data to be able to use it. It's completely data free. You do need reception, but you don't need data. So that was that one thing. High five, we've removed that barrier to keep you in control. But then we thought, goodness, what if people don't even have a smartphone? Then it wouldn't matter if they've got data because they don't have a smartphone to host an app. So we decided to make Paymenow also available via USSD, or you can go onto our website and also access your profile, register and access your profile from our website because it's an interactive web app and you can enjoy all the features online as well. Guys, Paymenow is not alone. I mentioned it earlier on one of the previous slides. It's access to your own money. It's not alone. There's no interest that is charged on Paymenow, and there's no repayment schedule that is put in place. If you need a certain amount of money during the course of the month, if you have that in your available balance, you can cash it out. And at the end of the month, that amount plus a small fee is just subtracted from my salary, and then I get my salary. If you didn't use Paymenow, there will be no additional cost. There's nothing. This is a safety net in case you need it. Just looking at your specific setup details, you can access Paymenow any time of the day or night during your cycle as long as you have an available balance. You will get access to 25% of your salary during the course of your cycle. It is capped over at $800. The breakdown of the fee structure, like I said to you guys, I'm very transparent and I'm very open. There is a fee involved, yes. If you cash out, so you can cash out or buy vouchers. So if you cash out, whatever the amount, there will be a 2% service fee, so 2% of whatever that amount is. And then you've got the option of either having the money paid out instantly or over 24 hours. We know that sometimes you need the money now, there's an emergency that needs to be paid for, so you have that option. If you choose the 24-hour payment option between $0 and $200, the transaction fee will be R6, and between it's 200 and more, it will be 10. And then if it's an instant payment, which means the money is in your account within 15 minutes, then depending on the amount, that will be the transaction fee for instant payments.
Yeah.
That voucher line, guys, there's 0 fees involved. Absolutely nothing. I'm just going to show you an example about how it works so you can understand the fees and just see how easy it is. Remember earlier I said to you guys, I'm not going to remove the fact that you might have needed this money, but we are going to be the best possible option or platform for you to go and get access to it. So if you need 300 bucks for transport, and you go on to Paymenow and you use the 24-hour option to pay for the transport money, then at the end of the month, before you get your salary, 316 Rand will be subtracted from your salary before the rest is paid into your account. I'm going to explain to you now exactly how I got to 316, show you how the fees work. But just take a moment to see that if you had gone to a loan shark to get this money, you would have had to, at the end of the month, get your salary. Now you withdraw your 300 Rand, but you've got to also pay the interest, which is at the very least 50%, which means I've got my 300 Rand that I'm subtracting, plus an extra 150 added onto that. That's the 50% interest, which means I am losing 450 Rand. 450 Rand as opposed to 316. If you look at the numbers, it's clear to see how you're going to have more money in your pocket, more power in your hands. There's the breakdown, like I promised, how I got to the 16 Rand. The cash out amount is 300 bucks. The service fee of 2% is 6 Rand in this case, 2% of 300 Rand, and then 10 Rand transaction fee, which is the transaction fee, as you can see, for a 24-hour transaction between 201 and more Rand. Your cycle on Paymenow for Youth at Work runs from the 1st to the 11th of every month. So on the 1st, when your cycle opens, don't get a fright. There won't be an available balance. It's only at the end of the day of the 1st that your available balance will accrue, because remember, you have to earn that money first. So don't get a fright if you don't see it at the morning of the 1st. It will accrue once you've worked for that particular money. Now, there are two ways to use a tool like Paymenow. Now, I've quickly shown you guys how it works, the benefits, the features, and now you know you've got access to Paymenow. There are two ways in which you can use a tool like Paymenow. You can either be reactive. Remember earlier on I said to you that when you stress, you make reactive decisions, but there's a tool that's going to help you reduce your reactivity. That is earned wage access. That is Paymenow. But now that you have that, remember, it's discipline. There's still two ways in which you can act on having this access, how you act on having this empowerment tool. Either using it reactively or strategically. When you use it reactively, you use it because you withdraw because you overspend impulsively. You use it without any plan, without planning ahead, but you just use the platform because it's there, and you repeat the cycle monthly. But when you use it strategically, you use it for essentials. Essential products and services, emergencies, unexpected costs when you need it. You use it to avoid high interest debt. So instead of going to a loan shark, I use this tool to empower myself financially. You use it occasionally and not automatically. So occasionally meaning when that emergency arises, when that need is there, that's when you use it. And you combine it with budgeting and saving. One of the tools on Paymenow, I've said to you guys earlier as our training modules, is you're able to set up a budget. Physically on the app, you can set up a budget to make sure that you have a plan and that you stay in control. Guys, Paymenow doesn't determine your future, your financial future, or where you go and your moving forward within your financial situation. It is your behavior that will affect that future. The way in which you behave towards your money, your spending, your planning, your budgeting. Paymenow doesn't determine your future. Your behavior will do that. So that begs the question, how can I change my behavior so that it works in my favor and so that it empowers me and not pulls me down? How do I change my behavior? What makes the difference here is not just access, but education. Education is what's going to be the key difference in changing your behavior, changing the way you think. Our users, we do these impact surveys every year where we talk to users. Let me just bring up everything. Where we talk to our users, do through surveys, anonymous surveys that we ask them about our financial payment and how it works and how it impacts their lives. And our users consistently rate our financial education modules extremely high. They love the modules. It's informative, it's easy, and it's fun. So real empowerment isn't instant access, it's building habits, behavior, habits through your education and through having being empowered with knowledge on how to do things. That is how you build better habits. Access helps today. If I've got an unexpected cost, having Paymenow is definitely going to pull me out of that problem. It's definitely going to improve my help empower me. But education is the key as to what's going to help me or teach me how to continue doing it responsibly, how to continue empowering myself. So yes, I can have the tools to empower me today, but for me to be able to apply this moving forward, I need to educate myself on how to do it. Education into behavior, and behavior becomes habits. So now that you know what Paymenow is, you've seen the features, you've seen how it can change your behavior, how it can empower you, why should you bother to register if you haven't done so yet? Because I know some of you have, we've seen the stat. But why should you bother to register if you haven't? Guys, registering for Paymenow doesn't mean you have to use it. It means you have the option to use it. And having that option to use it, that in itself already is empowerment. Knowing that you have the option, the freedom of choice, that already is an empowerment tool for you. We always compare Paymenow to a first aid kit. So most of us have a first aid kit at home, or maybe something, even a plaster in your hand. But just because you have it doesn't mean if I have a plaster in my bag, I'm not going to go hurt myself just so I can use it because, hey, I've got the plaster, I may as well use it. No, but I know that if something happens, I can immediately go and get that plaster and get better. And it's the same with Paymenow. Having it doesn't mean you have to use it, but it gives you the freedom to know that I have the option to use it if I need to. That's powerful, guys. And financially empowered people prepare before they panic, because you're not doing things reactively. You're not doing things that hasn't been well thought through. You're not being clouded by the fear and the stress of what's happened, because you know, I have a lifeline. I have something that I can turn to that's going to pull me out of the situation. So why should you bother registering? Because even if you never withdraw, knowing you can changes the way you plan. It changes your behavior, changes your mindset. Having that empowered feeling completely changes how you approach things, because you can walk around with your head held high. Because if something happens, first of all, I know I've got something that's going to help me. And second of all, I am in control of it. I am the master of my money. I don't have to turn to anybody. I own my situation. Access is powerful. Discipline is transformative. And when you combine these, it's financial empowerment. We give you access to money if you need it. But you need to have the discipline to use it to your advantage when it's needed and required. That is how it's going to transform you into becoming more empowered. So that's how you'll get financial empowerment. So the last thought before we leave, I see it's about 22, almost 2:45. So the last thought that I'm going to leave with you is this. You have Paymenow. You've earned it. Access it wisely and use it to help you grow. So grow beyond it. Control today so that you can build tomorrow. A quick look on how to access Paymenow. There is a QR code that you can scan. And then once you've scanned that QR code, it will take you to a page where you can access or download the app from the various app stores, depending on whichever is applicable to you. So the Apple App Store, the Huawei App Store, or the Google Play Store. So you scan the code, it takes you to your app store. And once you've got the app, that's what the login screen looks like. I mean, that's also what it would look like if you log in online. Obviously, it'll just be in the computer format. But then you can start your journey to financial wellness. And guys, like I said in the previous slide, even if you don't use it to cash out money, use it to do your financial training. Like that 44.2% of you that's already done it. Use it to empower yourself. When you get to this login screen, it's easy to sign up or to register. You basically press on register now, there at the bottom of the page. You will then enter a couple of steps, enter your ID number or your passport number. You verify your bank account number. You verify your mobile number. And then you create your 4 or 5-digit Paymenow PIN. If you look at that screen, you also see that there's a WhatsApp button at the bottom. That is to contact our customer support team. They're already contactable and accessible before you even registered on Paymenow, because again, we want to assist you and help you if there's anything that you're struggling with. When you're in the app, they're also accessible via WhatsApp on the bottom right-hand corner of your screen, and you can always access our customer support team if there's anything that you need or that you want to talk about, any during your journey, anything that you're uncertain about. And that's it, guys. I'm going to stop sharing my screen here. Let me just do that. See that there's quite a few. Let's check the chat quickly and just see if there's specific chats.
Yeah.
Have you ooh, there's a poll question coming up. Have you registered for Paymenow? Look at the numbers, look at the numbers. Oh, lovely. People are still voting. They're still voting. Let's see what the final number is going to be. Whilst you do that, I'm just running through the comments to see. I see that there is a question here. Can we please kindly get today's register? Oh, no, that's for this session, sorry. Let's see. My Paymenow app has been giving me problems from the get-go. I'm so sorry. I see that said to. I'm sorry to hear that. Please do reach out.
Give me meeting.
Sorry, Denise, you mute. Sorry about that.
No, that's fine, no problem. Like I said, I see that there's a comment. My Paymenow app has been giving me issues. Like I said, guys, if you have any problems with your Paymenow profile, please contact our customer support. I should tell you, at the moment, I know that it is within your cycle. Your cycle is from the 1st to the 11th of every month. At the moment, they are doing there's some technical maintenance that our team is doing, so you won't be able to access the Paymenow profile now, but we will be in contact with you guys very, very soon to say when the maintenance and the updates have been done, so that you can once again access it. I see that there's more people who haven't registered for Paymenow yet, but I hope that through today's presentation and our chat today has made you think. And that's what this is all about, hey? Think tank. I hope that it's made you think as to how you manage your money and how Paymenow can be an empowerment tool and help you elevate in terms of your finances. Have it because it is a lifeline and something that is just going to empower you to give you that choice, the freedom of choice. So if there's any issue, apart from, like I said, knowing now that you can't access, please, if moving forward there's anything you want to know, contact our customer support using that WhatsApp button so that they can assist you guys. Let's just move further down the questions. It does not work on me. It's inactive. Again, if that was today, registry if the issues that you guys are experiencing, I see there's some people saying they've got issues accessing the app. If that was today, please know that there is some technical maintenance going on. We will sort that out as soon as possible and let you know. How do you register for Paymenow? I hope that was answered during the presentation. You can either scan that link or you can literally go to any one of the app stores and download the app. Just type in Paymenow, you will see the app. You can download it and then register just following the simple steps. Again, like I said, just the moment being cognizant of the fact that there's some maintenance that's going on. Let's see further. Register, please. I'm lacking of network. So there's the attendance register link. How do I register on Paymenow? Like I've said, you can either, if you have a smartphone, you can download the app from the app stores and do the quick registration. Or if you don't have a smartphone, you're also welcome to register from our website. You can register and sign in from there. So this is if we don't have money during mid-month and we urgently need money, then we can access our service. That is correct. With Paymenow, that is possible. I see someone has also commented that. That is the whole point of it, is to empower you to not have to go into debt when that unexpected cost occurs. There's a couple of hands up. I see. Let's first go to that. I'm sorry, I didn't see who went, whose hand went up first. So I'm going to just go from my side. Magnificent Sikusana, you've got a question? There's a hand up also with Samsung. This one over here, and admin, you also got a hand up.
Okay, those who've raised your hand, you can unmute and ask your question.
Please.
I'm sorry, I just wanna can somebody send the registers on the on the group app now? Because I cannot see the registers now because my app logged out.
Not a problem. We will show it on the group as well.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Shall I see there's someone here? Thanks. Loan sharks are a problem. Thank you for making this service available. It is it's
Hello?
such a our main thing is wanting to empower you and to support you. So we're very, very, very excited to walk this financial journey.
Hello?
Yes, hello. Who am I speaking to?
Hello, you're speaking to Trinity. I'm speaking from an external because I'm one of the employees of SAG. I haven't got an onboarding message yet. And it's my second month. What could be wrong?
So if you haven't received an onboarding SMS yet, like I said, I know at the moment there's some technical maintenance that's being done on the platform. And then once that's done, the welcome SMSs, all the link messaging will be sent to everybody that hasn't received it just yet. So just bear with us and keep an eye on your phone. It will be shared as soon as possible. So don't worry, you will get it soon enough. But like I say, also in the interim, if you are as excited about joining Paymenow as I hope you are, you can go onto the website, onto the App Store so long and download the app, and then you'll be able to start the registration.
Okay, thank you very much.
That's
Perfect.
Yes, is there another question?
Lebo.
All right, guys, I'm also noting that the attendance register doesn't work. So our system is currently down, but we will reshare the link on your WhatsApp groups. So please be on the look for that.
Okay, so the registering, and then there's if I register Paymenow, will I get the money since if I register Paymenow, will I get this money since I need it for transport? Yes, if you register, like I said, at the moment there's just a maintenance issue, but or a maintenance process. If you register on Paymenow within your cycle, then you will have access to the money that's already accrued during the course of your cycle, so that you can access it for transport money, like we've seen many of your clients have already done.
Hi, I have a question.
Yes, please.
Okay, I wanted to find out it's our last month of the contract. So I wanted to find out, will it be working again, because it once worked and then it stopped working, I think after 3 or 4 months, our Paymenow
Oh, goodness.
account. Hmm.
I'll have to check in with the implementation team as to why that happened. I do apologize. But if you can contact Daneo and let them know, just filter through our information, or see if you can just send a WhatsApp to our customer support team. That should still be enabled if the platform itself and your profile isn't enabled. Send a WhatsApp through the WhatsApp button at the bottom right hand corner, and then our customer support team can immediately investigate and see what's going on.
I did do that, and they say one of the reasons may be because of resignations, and learners. I don't know, what does that mean.
There you go. I'm sorry. That is what we call eligibility or exclusion rules. So there is certain rules that can be put in place by the employer when we partner with them to get or to partner up with Paymenow. Then there's certain eligibility rules that we put in place that are basically rules that you have to adhere to, or criteria that you have to adhere to in order to be eligible to use the service. If one of these becomes applicable to you, you won't have access to it. So if that is the issue, if it says user not found or inactive or not accessible, then that profile inactive, Gusanati. So what I would suggest is, if you look at the bottom right hand corner, there should be access to the WhatsApp button. Remember, like I said this morning, there is at the moment a maintenance issue or a maintenance process going on. So you won't be able to, if that's in real time now, that is because our team is busy with the maintenance process. So you won't have access, but it will be back up and running as soon as possible. Just check in again a bit later, but that might be because you are aware of a maintenance process going on at the moment.
Okay, understood. Thank you very much.
That's a pleasure. Robin, I see you've also got your hand up.
My
Guys,
question is,
yes.
is the app open to the public, or is it just open to the
No, so Paymenow is only open to employees of companies that we've partnered with. So you cannot access Paymenow if we haven't partnered with your employer. So with Youth at Work, you guys can have access to it because we've partnered with your company. The reason we do it that way is also because it's a safety and security measure. There's obviously always ways in which we're looking at improving our app and growing. But at the moment, when we partner with an employer, we integrate with the payroll system. So when you do a cash out on Paymenow, then any money that you cash out is paid into your bank account, and it's the bank account that your salary gets paid into. So it's an automatic sync between us and your payroll, so that the bank account details that's shown on Paymenow is reflective of that which your salary gets paid into. You cannot change it on the app, neither can we. It's only if you've changed it with payroll that it can be updated. But that is a safety and security measure to always ensure that nobody can open up your profile and cash out your money into their account. So no, it's only for employees of partner companies, like with you guys at Youth at Work.
Hi.
All right. My follow-up question is, how has the app been tested before, or are we now the ones helping the company test the app?
No. We are proud. I'm very proud to tell you that to date, we have more than 700,000 people on Paymenow already using it. Paymenow has been up and running for 6 years. We've been really empowering so many people financially, giving them access to this financial wellness platform that we've built. It's really it's been a long journey. It's been an exciting journey. So no, we've got quite a few people on the platform already. So it's tried and tested and very safe and secure for you to use. And we're just glad that you guys are finally part of the Paymenow team.
Hello, can I please ask?
Yes.
So I've been using the PayMe Now app for like I think about 2 months now. Then the last month I got to cash out. I think it was 900.
Then you,
Then, like when
yeah.
I log into my employment, when I log when I log into my employment details, when I check my salary, it says that my salary has now been deducted by 900.
So there's the discrepancy in
So
the,
I'm just
what
surprised.
okay, so if that is,
I
again,
ended up.
for that, I would suggest that you contact our customer support team via the WhatsApp button. Once you contact our customer support team, it already populates your details, so they immediately know who they're speaking to, and then they can immediately look into why there's been why there was a discrepancy or something strange in terms of what the salary deduction was with your transaction history. So again, I would suggest that you contact them and they can immediately escalate it to our technical department so they can see what's going on and just give you more answer and clarity as to what's going on.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
hello, ma'am.
Yes.
Hello, how are you?
Yes. I'm fine, and yourself?
I'm good. So I just downloaded this Paymenow app and I did register and put every detail that they needed. So right now I'm trying to understand just because there's this part where it says it's 100 rand, then there's a cash out part, then there's like 4 days, then there's like 6 days. So how does it increase something like that? Just because uh, where I'm looking at, it says there's like 100 rand for cash out, then there's 4 days something, then there's another 6 days.
Okay, so what I'm going to do, I quickly want to see if I can. So let me share this screen quickly because then you can just show me. Goodness me. Yeah, there we go. Zoom. There we go. Share. Okay, so if you look here on this screen, can you guys see this screen? So here, I want to just quickly do this so that I can actually show you exactly what the screen looks like. So when you go onto Paymenow for the first time, that is going to be the home screen. So it'll show your profile photo of your profile at the left top hand, then your middle, then it says Paymenow, and that it's got your name and your company. Now this is your available balance. So that is the balance that's accrued up until now throughout the course of the month. Remember, your cycle would have opened from the 1st, which means it'll be 5 days worth of 4 still because you haven't finished work at the 5th day. Then, so that's your available balance. The days that you see here reflect your cycle. So that will reflect the amount of days in your cycle days. Then you've got the cash out feature there, and then you've got the buy button and the save button. And then if you've done your credit score, then it'll show your financial health there. And if you've done a budget, it will show that there as well. So if for yours, I'm not entirely sure specifically what yours look like, but that is what those specific things mean. It is the name of the app, then your name and your company, your available balance, which is the amount from which you can cash out or buy vouchers or save money in your interest-bearing Allen Gray money market account. So that's what those specific things mean on the screen.
So which means that 4 days, that 100 rand is just because I have worked for 4 days.
So your specific amount will reflect your remuneration. So whatever your salary is, remember you get access to 25% of your salary. So whatever your salary is, let's say it is, if you use 25% of that at the end of each day, that amount will be added to your available balance. Tomorrow, that same amount at the end of the day will be added to your available balance. So every person's is also different because it depends on your specific salary as to what the 25% is in terms of the amount.
Oh, okay. Okay. No, I think
But
I
if
think I get
but
you.
if there's any, like I said, please, I do encourage you. Our customer support team is very helpful. They're very friendly and they're very, very quick to respond. So if there's anything that you do need, please contact the customer support team via that WhatsApp button, and then they can immediately assist you guys. So please, I do encourage you to contact our customer support team. Like I said, I'm trying to just see if I've got feedback from my okay, it looks like, I'm just checking now, it looks like the sync has been done, all the maintenance has been done, so it looks like you are able to download Paymenow and register. So you guys can go onto the app stores and you can download the app from the app stores, and you can register. If there's any issues, please do reach out to our customer support team so that we can assist you to take control. And like I said throughout the conversation and the presentation, guys, having it doesn't mean having to use it. It's knowing you have the choice to use it. I see there are a couple of hands more, so let's work our way through the
Okay,
business.
Denise, apologies, this is Ebenezer speaking. Sorry to cut
Yes.
you short.
No,
So,
that's
because
fine.
of time, I'd also like to mention something to everyone. So, for those of you whose program is coming to an end, please do note that you will be transitioned automatically to the alumni network. So, you still have support. For those of you that will be transitioning into unemployment, for those of you who are going to be employed, and for everyone else who's going to be starting a business, I do look forward to engaging with you on the alumni network. So please do reach out. Our email address again will be alumni@sayouthatwork.com. However, you can still reach out to us through the current communication channels that you are using. So please do not sit at home after the end of the month to say, I do not have support. We are here for you, whether it's regarding your career growth or career alignment. And perhaps you might be needing help to set up an interview, to prepare for an interview for a job that you're looking for. We are here for you. We are here to coach you, and we want you to remain economically active. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Ebenezer. And for those who are struggling with the attendance register, please try to click it again. It should be working now, and ensure that you do not leave the meeting without completing the attendance survey. I think that's it
Lovely.
from our end because of time. Remember also the recording will be uploaded on YouTube. So please ensure that you do subscribe so that you can be able to see it whenever we upload it shortly after this session. Okay. And
Lovely.
any
Thank you, guys.
questions, queries, please direct them to our hotline number. You have our WhatsApp number for the groups. Please just call us or send us a text. Also, any inquiries for Paymenow, Denise have shared their communication channels for those who are struggling. Please do reach out at any point. And thank you so much. I hope that you do
Thank you,
have a
guys.
ahead. Please then let's see you open your cameras, videos. Let's say goodbye. Thank you so much for joining the session.
Thank you so much, and thank you for the
Thank you.
opportunity. And we
Thank you.
decided to
Thank
Bye.
share,
you.
guys. Thank you so
Bye.
much.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.